Fulton County judge has sentenced a now former Atlanta police officer to nearly 3 decades in prison.
Koby Minor pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of voluntary manslaughter for killing his Lyft driver, 35-year-old Reginald Thomas Folks, last year. 11 Live's Grace King was in the courtroom for a really emotional sentencing hearing. Grace, talk us through what the victim's family said and how they reacted to this verdict.
Well, we heard from his mom, we heard from his dad, we heard from his cousin, all who hoped that Koby Minor would spend the rest of his life behind bars. But his murder charge was reduced to voluntary manslaughter through a plea deal, so the judge sentenced him to about 29 years with the possibility of parole.
In a Fulton County courtroom, Koby Minor asked for one thing.
I ask that you find it in your heart again.
But after 500 days of anguish, the Folks family made their answer clear.
Forgiveness is overrated, and I don't need that to heal because there is no healing that will ever make this wound feel like it was never there.
In May 2024, Reginald Reggie Thomas Folks was driving for Lyft when the now former APD officer called a ride home.
How can you cowardly execute in the back of his head an unarmed, hardworking black man whom he hired to drive him home?
Minor's attorney says he was having a mental episode when he got in the car and thought Folks was part of a, quote, gay fraternity that could kidnap him.
At about the 2-minute mark, it becomes apparent to me that Koby realizes exactly what has taken place. And I can hear in that call remorse.
But remorse can't bring Reggie back.
Reggie did not deserve to have his life taken.
Reggie's family says they'll always remember him as a happy, confident, and wonderful young man taken from them far too soon.
He never gave up. He always supported people. He always supported his families. I no longer have my protector. I no longer have my twin.
And in his sentencing, Judge Scott McAfee told Minor he hopes he'll dedicate the rest of his life to honoring Reggie. If Minor turns his life around, he could be eligible for parole.
All right, Grace, thank you so much. And if parole is on the table, Judge McAfee said the Folks family would get an opportunity to tell the parole board how they feel before any decision is made.